Hello, welcome to Data Manipulation Techniques Assignment 1. The My name is Arman Kerosinwala, student ID 200468671, and the professor for this particular course is Mr. Rick Lambrov. So in this course we are going to cover the how to download the dataset, how to create a pivot table in Excel, and how to visualize the data using the charts, and working with the pandas library, and visualization using the Seaborn libraries and plotfly, and some of the visualization tools as well, such as the Power BI and Tableau, and the forecast as well. So how to download the dataset? So over here we have the opentoronto.ca website, and we have selected the particular dataset such as the city boards, which shows the particular city area wise cities size by area wise city size. And in this we have downloaded the data in the CSV format. So over here we have the raw data, and over here we have copied the working data in order to not hamper the raw data. We have cleansed the data, like removed the particular columns which are not useful to us, and after that we have clicked on insert and pivot table in order to get this particular sheet. So over here we can see, we have the area name in the rows and the sum of the area shape area in the values. So as we can see from the pivot table, it is hard to go through numbers, so we have visualized it using the chart. So the bar chart fits the best for this particular data set. So as we can see, this Scarborough Park consists of 8.4% out of 100% in the Ontario province. Like the size of this particular area is much more as compared to that of the other cities over here, and the least which consists of is this Toronto Centre, which consists of around 1% of the total area size of the province. So over here we can visualize like which area is bigger as compared to that of the other, and make the particular decisions as per that. So we have visualized this and cleansed the dataset in the Python in the Jupyter notebook as well. So over here as we can see, we have downloaded the number of libraries such as the NumPy, Pandas, Matplot, Seaborn, and DateTime. So in the we have given the link for downloading the dataset, for cleansing the data, and then how do we have created the pivot table and the bar chart as well, and the type of functions in Pandas. So Pandas is the data manipulation is a library in Jupyter notebook which is used for the manipulation and analysis purposes. So in that we have number of functions such as the count, min, max, median. So the count will provide the number of columns, that is the count of the columns. The min will provide the minimum value in the dataset, whereas the max will provide the maximum number in the dataset. Whereas the median is used to find the mid values in the missing dataset. Like if a particular dataset has some missing rows or missing values in that, so we can use median in order to treat that particular missing values and take the mid value of the upper and the lower field respectively. So over here we have imported the libraries, and we have imported the file using the pd.read CSV, and we have given here the path for our file from where the file should be imported, and its format is CSV format. So over here we can see the data frame, like how the data looks, or what are the values in that particular data set. So as we can see, we have the ID, area ID, and other columns as well. And over here in the parent area ID we have the NaN values. The ilog feature is used to retrieve the numerical values from the data frame. Like if we put 3 over here, so we will get the third row. If we put over here 6, so we will get the sixth row from our data sets, and we can visualize it like the area name, University of Rochdale, and many other things. As I told earlier, the city count provides the count of the data sets, whereas the min returns the minimum value of a particular column. Max will return the maximum value of each columns, and median will provide the mid values of the particular columns. The describe is used to describe the particular data set, like the area code and like what are the values in that. And the city.info, like the info is used to display the total number of rows and columns in a data set and the data type as well. Like as we can see, the ID is integer, whereas the data effective is object, and parent area ID is float because it has nan values still in it. And the head is used to retrieve the first 5 rows from the particular data frame, and the tail is used to retrieve the last 5 rows from a data set. Whereas, so in order to treat the NA values, as we can see, we had the parent area ID has the nan values in it. So in order to treat the nan values, we can replace it with 0 by using the fill NA command, and we can drop the NA values by using the drop NA command over here, and it will drop all the NA values in that particular column. Over here we have used the Seaborn library in order to visualize our chart, and we have used the hist plot. So on the x-axis we have the area name, whereas on the y-axis we have the shape area, and our data is the city, which is the data frame, and we have given here the title, that is the city what's in Canada. So over here we can see the U is the area name of all the particular areas in our data set, and as we can see by this particular thing, that the Scarborough Rock Park consists of more area as compared to that of the town Toronto Center. So we can visualize that which area is bigger as compared to that of the other areas. Over here we have used the swan plot for a better visualization as well, using the Seaborn library. So the Seaborn library is a data visualization library, and it provides a high level interface graphic statistics graphic as compared to that of the pandas. And so we have used the swarm plot using the Seaborn library, and over here we can see that we have given the x-axis as the area name and the y-axis as shape area, and again the U is the area name, and we can change the color using our color codes. So over here we can see like the same, the Scarborough Rock Park consists of more area as compared to that of the downtown or that of the Toronto Center. And here we have used the cufflink library. So the cufflink library over here we have the charts for it, and here for the pyplot library is a collection of command style function that makes the matplot library, and we have used the two charts, that is the scatter plot and the box plot. So in the box plot, as we can see, we have the it is also a library for the better visualizations. So in this we have the area name and the shape area, and we have pivot the area name, and the U over here is the city names. And over here we have the another chart which is known as the scatter plot, and we can see like what's the area name over here and what's the area size as per the area names. Like whichever area has the greater size is the first, whereas whichever area has the lower size is the lowest. So this was all about the Jupyter Notebook. So now we will move to Power BI and Tableau. So in the Power BI, sorry, so we can import the power data in the Power BI using Excel and SQL Server. And Power BI is a business analytics software. It is used to develop interactive visuals and and we can create various dashboards using the Power BI. So over here we have two charts, which is the pie chart, which makes a better understanding of our data, and we have the funnel chart, which also gives us a better understanding of our data. And in this particular chart over here, like the funnel chart I have used because it is the best fit, as the top funnel gives the more area size, whereas the Toronto center gives us the the lowest bottom of the area size. And the pie charts give us a better visualization and an interactive visualization of the areas and the size and the an attractive look to the the colors. And in this particular, and in Power BI we can also forecast it, but we can only forecast it using the line charts. But in this particular data set we can't forecast the data, as it is the city data, and as it is the city data and there is no back data to forecast it, so that's the reason we can't forecast it. But in the finance domain or the retail sector, we can use the past data to forecast our future predictions and develop our business as per that. So over here we have also used the Tableau. Over here we have used the Tableau. So I have imported the CSV file in this particular in the Tableau. So Tableau is also a data visualization tool, and it is used to develop the interactive visualization and business intelligence. So it is used to create various dashboards and reports, and it can also connect to the Excel, SQL Server, JSON. So over here we have the chart, and in the row we have the area name, whereas in the columns we have the shape area. And we have two charts, like the ATB Coke North also consists of more areas compared to that of the others, whereas the Scarborough Rope, as I told earlier, it's the greatest, and the Toronto center is the lowest of all. And in sheet 2 we have created a bar plot, which gives us also a better understanding of the particular data set. And in this also we can forecast it by right clicking on the forecast, but it won't show an option as the data is the city data and there is no option to forecast the data over here. So this is all about Tableau. And here is the visualize of the charts, like what is we have used the two charts from the Power BI and two charts from the Tableau. And in this we can forecast it, so we have an option to forecast and predict the future. So in Tableau there is a forecast option, and we can't forecast, like I told earlier, we can't forecast it right now because of the data set. So if we have using the finance or a retail data set, so we could have forecasted and see the trend analysis about it. So here is the reference, and here is the link for the data manipulation assignment. And that's all from my side. Thank you. Have a good day.